Leap number one, email, especially now with so many people working virtually. Now, I understand that a lot of folks who are in admin leadership have been on site the majority of the time or all of the time. And within your industry, you have a lower percentage of folks working virtually, but there still are a number of them. And the amount of email has increased exponentially since the beginning of COVID. So email was already an interruption before, but now it's really an interruption because that's how so many people communicate, since they can't just walk by somebody's desk anymore. While email is an important form of communication, if you live in your inbox, you lower your productivity. If company policy is to expect an email response within 5 minutes of it being received, then that company is demanding that their employees lower their productivity levels. Unless you have a customer service position that requires you to communicate directly with clients immediately and throughout the day through calling and emailing, when they're bringing in their questions to you, when they're calling in their complaints about service, then unless you're in that position, you should have your email notifications turned off. This doesn't mean you stop checking email. This means you check email when your brain is ready to receive this information, and therefore it's not an interruption. Now, with brain restart time, it takes an average of 60 to 90 seconds for the brain to restart once it's been interrupted. The average white-collar worker gets at least 100 emails per day. So if you think about each time an email comes in, if there's a notification going off, that's 100 interruptions each day from email. That means you're losing on average 100 minutes per day just from that brain reset time. So simply by turning off the notifications, that can help. Now, if you feel like you need to check email every 5 to 10 minutes, do that, but at least you're not being interrupted. Your brain knows you're going to work on something for this 5 to 10 minutes, and then you're going to switch over to email. And then, of course, as I mentioned earlier, you can do selective checks. So you decide when you're going to go in and check your email. You can go and check the different streams that you're involved with, the different email platforms and messaging platforms that you need to check. But the whole point is to not let email run your day. It's very important, whether it's email or whether it is a messaging platform. If email or messaging run your day, then you're not being as productive as you could be. It's very important that we remember that email is not the boss of us. We should be using email and messaging as a communication tool.